All right, this is where your multitasking skills come into play. The first thing you want to do before counting, at least this is what I do, I always gather all my sponges, sharps, etc. That helps with smooth counting. Now, what I do next is I make sure I put a few sponges on my mayo so the surgeon and or the PA can grab them while they're closing, and I pass the first stitch along with some pickups and some suture scissors. If the assistant is not going to be closing, then I hand them the suture scissors. If they are going to be closing, I put a suture also in their hand and pickups as well, and I just put the suture scissors on the mayo where they can grab them. After I pass the first stitch, I load up maybe one or two more sutures. Then I start counting. Now here's where your multitasking skills are really tested. While you are counting, you have to make sure that the surgeon and our PA constantly have sutures loaded. So this is where you have to really pay attention, okay? And then you always want to start with the field first, then your mayo, then the back table, and the nurse take care of whatever sponges or sharps that's all outside of the sterile field. Yeah, this is where you gotta learn multitasking skills for real. Now, what can help you stay ahead of the game? This is where your surgical ear come into play as well. You can pretty much hear through conversation and see. That's why I say use what you have the most of. You have two eyes and two ears, one mouth, okay? So you use less of this and more of this and this. And you can hear when it's time to close. You can see when it's time to close as well. You just know when it's time to close. That's when I start taking all of the stuff that I don't need off the mayo, and you will learn that through time and repetition. Promise you that. But the more you clear off your mayo, especially when you have to count that stuff, put all that stuff together. That will help your counts go smoothly. And honestly, after you've done your first count, you don't have to really touch much, okay? So when it comes to doing your final count, it should be smooth because everything is in its place. And remember, Rome was not built in one day, okay? Give yourself some grace. You may not get this down the first time. Just remember organization. The rest will come into play. All right? You got this. Peace.